This is Letters to Momo, letter number 6, September 15th, 2010. My dearest brother Momo, I'm sitting at the cubicle right now, getting ready for the national festivities. 200 years of independence. Those are a lot of years of Mexicans being Mexican. Lots to celebrate, lots to indulge in, lots to commemorate. I want to come back to the notion I had explained earlier, on that many people find themselves in far worse prisons that have no bars. Because I think it's worthy of further depth, for through its contrast, we can learn to appreciate a little bit of everything. You think about the great ones, and most have had a serious time in their lives of epic tribulations, many of whom share your same situation, incarceration for unjust means or similar causes. Many come to mind. Mandela, the Hurricane, really and truly honest people, exemplary human beings, that in some way or another felt they needed to experience something like this, for they weren't victims and knew it, and decided to focus on the treasure of the experience. They knew that it was exactly in the process of experiencing just that they would allow themselves the virtue of learning from it. As I mentioned before, I really do see this as a blessing, because as a human race, we are terrible at listening to ourselves. We are so caught up in being existential escape artists, existential Houdinis, swinging from one external stimuli to the next, keeping everything at surface area and not going deeper, being terrified of the depths of ourselves because of our innate vulnerability, because of having to feel, because of having to connect, and because of having to acknowledge that the process is real, present, and all-consuming. That is why people live in far worse prisons, because the bars they erect are the ones keeping them from themselves, keeping them from connecting to themselves, keeping them from their own truth. These existential escape artists, as we all are at times inevitably so, fail to do the two things we need to do: to live and to be human, to experiment, to feel, and to observe ourselves doing all of these things at once. What is there to lose? Absolutely everything. For in our lives lies the possibility of experiencing all human conditions and experiences. It's simply that fascinating. In the space between two individuals lies a space for all to be lived and for all to be experienced. The world lives within us. So your current situation fuels this scenario and epitomizes the virtue of reconnecting, of knocking down the bars that keep you from yourself. The treasure is a true existential elixir. Thank yourself for having the balls to give you the opportunity to find yourself again. Again, remember proudly how you are the warrior poet, slowly but surely crafting the space for reconnecting from where you will. Just as the great ones, join the movement towards unity and consciousness as a leader, as a reunited individual, and as a warrior. I love you with all my heart, and today, let me walk with you.